Hi, Dr. Mancini here, and today I want to discuss a principle that is really important to think about, especially when you have high demands in your life. And that could be during the holiday season, which usually is what we see where people are most anxious and most overwhelmed because they got to do 5 billion things in a very short period of time, and that can add into a lot of stress. So one of the principles I discuss with my patients comes from the fact that we start to feel this anxiety that accumulates, and we're not sure what to do. We don't even know where it's coming from. So the most important thing you can do is develop a ritual of what I like to call times and locations. That means locations that you frequent throughout the day. It could be going into your car, coming out of your car, at your work desk, anywhere in the day that you often go to. And then times, which means you set a time, which means on your smartphone. Most people have a smartphone. If not, use an old school alarm or a reminder, but don't let it be an intense stress signal. It should be a chime or something visual. And every time you hear the signal of the chime go off, you take a moment and you come back to your breath. Now, the good thing about breathing is that you don't have to take out time to do it. It can be implemented in throughout your whole day. So when the chime goes off, you come back to your breath and you slow your breath down. And that's all you need to do. If you can spend 30 seconds coming back to your breath every time that chime goes off, which I encourage to do it every 2 to 3 hours maximum. I generally recommend an hour every hour. And it sounds annoying, but I will tell you, the chime goes off and you come back to your breath. And what you're doing is you're short-circuiting the accumulation of stress that builds up in the body, and you don't even notice it until it hits threshold. And when it hits threshold, you feel it, and then you want to do something to manage it, or you do something that's probably not best for you, or you kind of get a little too intense with someone that you care about or someone you love, and you say the wrong thing, and really just because you're stressed out. So if you can hit those pressure releases throughout the day, you will not come from a place of stress, not only in affecting other people, but for yourself. Because accumulation of stress is one of the most damaging effects on the body. It's not the one-time impacts, the falls, the accidents. It's the accumulation that really creates the most distress for people. So throughout the day, have a chime. Have something that will remind you to come back to your breath. 30 seconds, that's all you need. And then the principle of location means find those locations that you frequent. For example, when you get in your car, when you turn the ignition on, take a moment, 30 seconds, come back to your breath. When you get to your destination, turn the ignition off, pull the keys out, and come back to your breath, 30 seconds. You get to your work desk, take a moment, 30 seconds, come back to your breath. When you go to bed, spend 30 seconds on your breath. When you wake up, 30 seconds. Now you can do it more, but all I'm asking you is 30 seconds. If you do those 30-second resets, those 30-second releases throughout the day, you start creating a ritual of interrupting the signal before it accumulates to something gargantuous. So you want to catch it at the seed before it becomes an entire oak tree. So it's a simple principle. It's so simple that a lot of people go, it can't be that easy. Try it for yourself and experience your day. Now, the way you're going to know how your day went is at the end of the day, look at your day and ask yourself, was it a day that I felt better than other days? And if it was, then there's a component that I taught you that has helped. So practice it every day, share your success.